12,800 years ago, North America was home to the Clovis people, a sophisticated hunter-gatherer culture that thrived across the continent. Then, suddenly, they vanished. 90% of large mammals disappeared with them. A black mat layer covers archaeological sites from coast to coast, containing materials that shouldn't exist in nature. The evidence points to something catastrophic, something that arrived from space. Before we dive in, comment below. Where are you watching from right now? United States, Canada, Australia, somewhere in Europe? I want to see how far this investigation is reaching. Drop your location in the comments. For decades, mainstream archaeology taught us that the Clovis people simply evolved into other cultures as the Ice Age ended. Natural climate change, gradual transitions, nothing dramatic. But the physical evidence tells a radically different story. At sites across North America, archaeologists keep finding the same puzzling layer, a dark sediment boundary that marks the sudden end of Clovis artifacts. Below this line, sophisticated tools and evidence of thriving communities. Above it, a different world entirely. The boundary layer dates to exactly 12,800 years ago. It contains platinum group elements at concentrations 100 times higher than normal. Nanodiamonds, which only form under extreme temperatures and pressures. Spherules of melted rock. Carbon spherules consistent with massive wildfires. And here's what makes scientists uncomfortable. This same signature appears at dozens of sites across North America, Europe, and Asia, all dating to the exact same moment in time. This is the Younger Dryas Impact Hypothesis, the theory that a fragmenting comet struck Earth, triggering an instant return to Ice Age conditions that lasted 1,200 years. The evidence has been building for 2 decades, and mainstream science can no longer ignore it. If you're hearing this evidence for the first time, hit the like button now. It pushes this video to people who question conventional timelines. Seriously, take 2 seconds and like this video right now. The discovery started in 2007, when a team led by Richard Firestone published findings in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. They documented a thin layer of sediment across 50 North American sites, all containing identical materials: magnetic microspherules, iridium concentrations, glass-like carbon. These are impact signatures, the calling cards of extraterrestrial collision. But here's where it gets interesting. The impact wasn't a single asteroid strike. The evidence suggests an airburst event, possibly multiple airbursts, as a fragmenting comet exploded over the Laurentide Ice Sheet covering Canada. The thermal radiation would have been equivalent to standing close to an atomic detonation, temperatures exceeding 2,200 degrees Celsius. Hot enough to melt rock instantly. Hot enough to ignite continental-scale wildfires. Geological analysis from Greenland ice cores shows the impact. Platinum concentrations spiked dramatically at the Younger Dryas boundary. Ammonium levels, indicators of massive biomass burning, jumped to levels not seen anywhere else in the ice record. The Greenland ice literally preserves the moment of catastrophe in frozen layers. The scale becomes clear when you map the evidence. Impact proxies appear from California to the Carolinas, from Alberta to Arizona, a debris field spanning 2 million square miles. For comparison, that's larger than the entire European Union. Whatever hit North America didn't just affect one region, it devastated an entire continent. By 12,700 years ago, 35 genera of large mammals had gone extinct in North America. Mammoths, mastodons, giant ground sloths, saber-toothed cats, American lions, dire wolves. species that had survived multiple ice ages, vanished within decades. The extinction rate was faster than anything in the fossil record except the dinosaur-killing asteroid 66 million years ago. And the Clovis people disappeared with them. Not gradually, not through migration or cultural evolution. Their distinctive tools, their sites, their entire archaeological signature simply stops at the black mat layer. Population estimates suggest hundreds of thousands of people lived across North America at the Clovis Peak. After the Younger Dryas boundary, archaeological evidence drops to nearly nothing for centuries. Pause and comment your answer. Do you think a comet impact caused the extinction of the Clovis civilization? Comment 1 if you believe the evidence supports it, or 2 if you think other factors were responsible. I respond to the most thought-out comments, so let me know what you think. Here's what mainstream archaeology struggles to explain: the simultaneous appearance of impact materials, megafauna extinction, human population collapse, and climate reversal all at the same geological instant. The probability of these events coinciding naturally approaches zero. Yet for years, the impact hypothesis faced fierce resistance from the scientific establishment. The resistance stemmed from one missing piece: no impact crater. Critics argued that without a smoking gun crater, the hypothesis was speculation. But in September 2025, new research published in PLOS One changed the conversation. Scientists discovered shocked quartz at 3 Clovis sites: Murray Springs in Arizona, Blackwater Draw in New Mexico, and Arlington Canyon on California's Channel Islands. Shocked quartz only forms under pressures exceeding 10 gigapascals, pressures that require either a nuclear detonation or cosmic impact. There is no natural geological process that creates it. The shocked quartz contains glass-filled fractures, a signature of extreme, instantaneous heating. When combined with the nanodiamonds, platinum anomalies, and magnetic spherules already documented, the evidence becomes overwhelming. As James Kennett, Emeritus Professor of Earth Science at UC Santa Barbara, stated after the discovery, in other words, all hell broke loose. Could 12,800 years ago humans have survived such a catastrophe? We know Clovis people possessed sophisticated capabilities. They crafted some of the finest stone tools ever made, with fluted points requiring masterful pressure flaking techniques. They organized large-scale hunts coordinating dozens of people. They transmitted knowledge across generations and adapted to diverse environments from Alaska to Mexico. But nothing in their technological repertoire could protect them from superheated air, continental wildfires, and the sudden return of glacial conditions. The Younger Dryas impact isn't isolated. At Göbekli Tepe in Turkey, carved pillars dated to 11,600 years ago depict what archaeologists now believe represents a comet strike, with animal symbols matching constellations visible at the Younger Dryas onset. Aboriginal Australian oral traditions describe the sky falling and burning the land. Flood myths from dozens of cultures worldwide describe the same time frame, the end of the Ice Age, when melting ice sheets raised sea levels 400 feet. Were these myths recording the same event from different continents? The pattern suggests something profound. Advanced cultures existed before the Younger Dryas boundary, then disappeared from the archaeological record. The Clovis people in North America, sophisticated hunter-gatherers in Europe whose tool technology suddenly simplified, coastal populations drowned by rising seas whose settlements now rest under 300 feet of water. How many other civilizations vanished in the chaos? Here's the question mainstream archaeology cannot answer. Why does human cultural complexity collapse globally at the Younger Dryas boundary, then take thousands of years to recover? The standard explanation: gradual climate change. doesn't match the violence preserved in the geological record. The evidence shows instantaneous catastrophe, not slow transition. The Younger Dryas lasted 1,200 years. Temperatures plummeted 15 degrees Celsius in less than a decade. Glaciers that had been retreating suddenly advanced again. The return to Ice Age conditions was so abrupt that it defies normal climate models. Only an external forcing mechanism, something injecting massive amounts of debris into the atmosphere, blocking sunlight, triggering a cosmic winter, explains the speed of change. Recent analysis of the Greenland ice cores shows the impact signature is unmistakable. Platinum concentrations spike to levels 100 times normal background. These platinum group elements are rare in Earth's crust, but common in asteroids and comets. Their sudden appearance at exactly 12,800 years ago in ice deposited during the Younger Dryas onset provides dated proof of extraterrestrial material entering Earth's atmosphere. The implications extend beyond ancient history. We live on a planet that remains vulnerable to cosmic impacts. The Tunguska event in 1908 flattened 2,000 square kilometers of Siberian forest with an airburst estimated at 15 megatons. No crater was ever found, just a devastated landscape and shocked quartz in the soil. The Younger Dryas impact was orders of magnitude larger, multiple airbursts across an entire hemisphere. The Clovis people had no warning system, no planetary defense. Neither do we. The evidence raises uncomfortable questions. If a sophisticated Stone Age culture vanished within decades, how many others disappeared before them? How many times has human civilization been reset by cosmic catastrophe? And why does mainstream archaeology resist investigating these possibilities when the physical evidence keeps accumulating? The Younger Dryas Impact Hypothesis challenges the narrative of gradual human progress. It suggests our ancestors faced apocalyptic events that erased millennia of accumulated knowledge. The Clovis people weren't primitive savages who simply evolved into other cultures. They were skilled engineers, hunters, and craftspeople whose world ended in fire and ice. Their disappearance wasn't mysterious. It was murder on a continental scale. Next video, Burkle Crater. The mega tsunami that destroyed coastal civilizations. This investigation challenged what you thought you knew about ancient history. Subscribe now. This channel exists to examine evidence mainstream archaeology ignores. Comment below with your location and whether you think the impact hypothesis explains the Clovis disappearance. The truth about our past is being rewritten, and you're watching it happen in real time.